Hey everybody, today I'll be showing you how to set up the IP address on Linux, Windows, and Mac OS for use with the real-time experimental control with graphical user interface REC-GUI. For more details on the REC-GUI and its applications, see the real-time experimental control with graphical user interface, technical user manual, or tutorial guide. To begin using the REC-GUI framework, at least two computers must be connected to each other via a network switch. One computer must be running Linux, which we'll call the Linux machine, and the other will run MATLAB, which we'll call the MATLAB machine. The MATLAB machine can be run on Windows or Mac OS depending on your preference. Setting up the hardware is simple. Connect a network switch to a power source, then run two Ethernet cables from the switch to the Linux machine and the MATLAB machine. As you can see here, I have my Linux machine on the left connected to the network switch and the MATLAB machine on the right. Now we will begin setting up the IP addresses. Starting with the Linux machine, find the network icon and select Edit Connections. Select the wired connection, then hit Edit. You will see several headings within the Ethernet settings. Choose IPv4 settings. Change the method to manual and adjust the IP address to 100.1.1.3, net mask to 255.255.255.0, and leave the gateway empty. Select Save and close out of the network connection settings. Now move over to the MATLAB machine. This screen is on Windows, but I'll show you the Mac procedure next. Again, you're going to find your Ethernet settings. Under Related Settings, select Change Adapter Options. You might see a few different networks from past connections or VPNs. You must choose the Ethernet that is connected and is not a known network. Here you will see Ethernet 3 is connected. Right-click the Ethernet and choose Properties. From the list of network properties, select Internet Protocol version 4 TCP/IPv4 and click the Properties button. Change the IP address to 100.1.1.2, subnet mask to 255.255.255.0, and again leave the gateway empty. Select OK and close out of the network connection settings. If you're using a Mac to run MATLAB, changing the IP address is slightly different. Go to your common network icon and select Open Network Preferences. Find your connected Ethernet, which for me is this Belkin LAN. Choose it, and next to this Configure IPv4 drop-down menu, select Manually. Manually enter the IP address as 100.1.1.2, the subnet mask as 255.255.255.0, and leave the router empty. Select Apply, then close out of the network settings. Finally, you need to verify that the computers are connected. To do this, you need to run a ping test. Return back to the Linux machine to start. In the terminal, type ping 100.1.1.2. Here you will see these reply comments coming in showing that the Linux machine connected to the MATLAB machine. Hit Ctrl+C to stop the replies. Go ahead and close out of your terminal. In the Windows machine, search for your command prompt. This time, type in ping 100.1.1.3. Again, you'll see the reply comments showing the connection, and again, you can close out of the command prompt. On a Mac, you'll do the same thing. Search for your terminal, type in ping 100.1.1.3, and again, you'll have your reply comments coming in. As within Linux, hit Ctrl+C to stop the replies, and again, close out of the terminal. Once you have the IP addresses all set up, you're ready to start using the REC-GUI. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos on using the REC-GUI framework.